Okay, so this is our doubleheader tonight. You're listening to Reese Scotsman with Quick-Live.tv, and we are getting ready for a little 1v1 action here. Tell your friends about this match. It should be pretty good stuff here. We've got allmEntal from Itemize up against Walter from, fuck if I can remember. Let's get this garbage out of the way. allmEntal says. Prediction. 0 to 21 Walter. Alright.
Prepare to.
Well, we'll start out watching Walter then. Let the mayhem ensue. Here we go. We're going live right here. And looks like Walter gets the favorable armor spawn. We're going to hop over. Yep, allmEntal grabs the Mega. So Walter's going to be attacking it with Rail and Rocket. Whereas allmEntal has also picked up Rail and Rocket at this point. Switching back over to Walter. And Walter secures the LG and starts to go after allmEntal. We got the first shots fired here. Both rails missed. And Walter making sure that red will not be going to allmEntal. And he picks up the Mega there. allmEntal focused on trying to get a frag, and that Mega gave Walter the advantage there, getting him first blood tonight. And he's going to get back in time for red. I do believe that. Let's see. Yep. He is back in time, and he grabs another frag there. Pardon my switch. I just wanted to see if the red had been scooped up. My timing was off. This time, though, Walter will go down. allmEntal. Pick it down. Nice predicted rocket there, Walter. Pulling down allmEntal. A bit of a telegraphed maneuver there by allmEntal. You can see Walter was wise to it. And he put a rocket right into allmEntal's feet there. And yeah, interesting choice to try to go after a guy with a shotgun without any sort of armor. Yeah. So although that little exchange took a little bit longer there than Walter I think expected, so his timing for Mega and things like that might be a little off here. Let's go take a look. No, he's gonna be able to get it anyway. And he comes back to try to cover red. And gets railed. He's waiting on a jump pad. Or, sorry, rather, portal, rather. And Walter, for the first time, has to fall back. I think it was a wise choice. He doesn't want to give up a frag. He falls back to stack up again. Swapping over allmEntal. Looking very good stack-wise. We're going to watch him for a minute. And allmEntal able to secure that red once again, but he's down to 60 health. Just looking over, Walter is able to grab that mid-level yellow, and giving him a nice stack, but he just got railed. Swapping back over to allmEntal, see if he can do anything to, yeah, he needs to be aggressive here. That was a nice shot there, right on the head of Walter. And he's trying to dance around here long enough to grab the red. He does it. Down to 50 health, though. He's going to have a, let's see, interesting choice there to grab that yellow so soon. Yeah, he's just going to sit on it. Switching over to Walter. Never mind. Peter Pan got up for me. Thanks. Alright, so Walter is just raining down rockets all over the place, and he's going to hop back for Mega, grab himself a little bit of yellow, and hopefully we're going to see these guys meet up soon. There it is, LG, wow, allmEntal not getting a single point of damage into Walter, while he rained shaft cells into allmEntal, and allmEntal gets Walter to back off with a nice placed rail, but yeah, I mean, he was hurting. So Walter's still having a 4 frag advantage here. That's not a whole lot. And I heard a clang clang there. I don't think Walter noticed it. Ooh, Walter's gonna be able to steal red here. Now he's got a very nice stack, and he knows it. He wants, yeah, you can see how aggressive he's just changed his playstyle a little bit there. allmEntal makes the mistake to try to come back at Walter while being weak rather than running away. So Walter's now extended his lead by 5. And Walter's going to make it back just in time to... a little early. Right about now. There we go. And just past the 5-minute warning here. And allmEntal definitely in trouble at this point. 5 frags down isn't a lot, but Walter is showing that he has full control of this map. Let's swap over and take a look. Stack's not too bad for allmEntal, but so far he has not been able to contend with Walter's shaft and rails tonight. And it seemed, oh, Walter didn't want to. Walter wanted to duck for cover there, but the rail had pushed him back enough where he wasn't able to take the route he wanted. But he sits on Mega. Nice resource control. And he's going to show up for red. And yeah, nice switch to the LG there. And is able to pull down allmEntal before red pops. And now he has full control. The only thing that allmEntal might be able to get is mid-level yellow. Let's swap over and see. Yeah, that's what he does have. But that's all he has. That and a few rockets and an LG. Nice pop there. But he doesn't have a rail to switch to in order to grab a quick extra dip of the health. And we can see allmEntal scrambling. Yeah, and he tries to get the protected rocket onto the red armor. But Walter grabs it anyway and plugs shaft bolts into allmEntal. Swapping back over to Walter's point of view. 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. allmEntal struggling with only 1 frag on the board. And we can see Walter at this point just kind of hopping through the map. Still has pretty solid control of the resources, although I do believe, yeah, we saw, we're going to see, yeah, oh wow, it's Walter picking up that Mega. And there it is, that Mega is going to be what keeps Walter alive, and allmEntal bites the dust yet again. 9 frags separate these two players. Walter keen on extending that lead even more. And he's just waiting, trying to get the rail there. Can't quite take the shot through the platform. It almost seemed like he was holding his trigger there. Because there were a few times where his crosshair certainly passed over his opponent, but he didn't take the shot. Take the shot, Mav. Anyway, Walter showing keen control of the map here. allmEntal having a hard time. And Walter going silent for a second there. See if he's going to make it back in time. Nope. Looks like, yeah, we got a pickup here. allmEntal got the red. Has a pretty nice stack here. Pushing back over to Walter. Walter's going to rely on rails at this point. Yep. Ooh, allmEntal almost has him down. And nice diversion by Walter here, running to grab that yellow. And allmEntal backs off because he had to. He didn't quite have enough health and armor to finish the job. He's able to pick up the red, but Walter's coming in here, all guns blazing, and interesting choice there. He's a little bit aggressive, and I think he took a look and realized he didn't have any armor, so he backed off. And allmEntal gets another frag here, 10-2. But only 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining. Plasma was waiting for Walter as he exited that portal, and allmEntal increases his score. Now 10-3. Walter able to secure the red. That's going to be tough for allmEntal, who needs to start controlling the Mega. Here we go. He got the pickup, now he can time it. He's going to show up